Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. And today I actually want to talk about Dodge. Now I know most of my fan base is Nissan Infinities, but let's just talk about it. Dodge is milking their loyal fan base. They are squeezing every little bit of juice out of the Dodge Challenger and Charger name. But guys, you already know what to do. Let's hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Welcome everybody back. Welcome everybody back to the channel. First thing I gotta sit there and say is shout out to all my Boost Emotion family for always supporting the channel. Guys, please hit the like button. Thank you. And if you're new to this video, please watch this video and watch some other ones because we talking about automotive content over here. Yes, I used to modify a lot of cars, but right now we're switching over to a slightly different amount of content. So I would really love and appreciate you guys' support. Anyway, guys, let's go. Let's jump into it. So Dodge is reportedly bringing out a 909 horsepower Challenger that runs on E85. Now, if anyone's in the car community, you know what E85 is pretty much a better higher octane fuel with more power. But the thing is, right, Dodge has had this Challenger and Charger out for more than a decade. And yes, they have updated the car over years from narrow body to wide body. From literally the old Dodge Charger had a 2.9 liter, I think, V6 to a 3.5 to the 5.7 to the 6.1 to the 6.2 to 6.4. And then they had a Hellcat and a Hellcat Red Eye and then a Demon and then whatever they brung out recently. But now they're thinking about bringing out this. The Challenger is on its way out after incredible 15 years of production, which is insane. Think about that, 15 years. And this is right after the 2008 crash. Dodge finally plans on retiring the retro muscle car we know and love in 2024. But if these last rumors are to be believed, the Challenger is going to have 909 horsepower. Insane, right? Mopar, citing an unnamed source close to the project, claims Dodge is planning a new Challenger SRT Hellcat that is able to run E85. E85, sometimes called flex fuel, in a mixture of ethanol and gasoline with higher concentration and ethanol versus average gasoline. It is popular fuel sources for tuners. Okay, if Dodge wants to send the Challenger off a high note, it's likely wants to do so with as much power as possible. And since E85 is an easy way to make more power, the rumor makes sense. Remember, guys, if you have I think Challenger Red Eye or the Demon, it already comes with the tune standard. So if you put in a higher octane fuel, it already automatically switches over to that more powerful map from factory. So I can see this being definitely implemented because all they have to do is pretty much put the tuning in the software. The car reads a higher amount of ethanol, and it just switches over to that more powerful map. So if it's on 91, 93 map, it may be, let's say, for instance, the 807 horsepower, whatever, 803. But then if you go on full 85, like an E60 or E70 mixture, then the car reads it and says, you know what, let's go to the 909 horsepower map. And that's insane. I like that Dodge continues to make powerful cars, even though they pretty much gave you the same car for the last 15 years. You got to sit there and give them respect. I hate that they continue to squeeze it out because there's really hasn't been any real crucial difference in the interior, except for not really much in difference in interior, but exterior, yes. Exterior, yes. They added the wide body that gave them some more years because once the wide bodies came out, I look at narrow bodies and I'm like, look like you just been losing weight. Like you need to lose some. You've been losing weight. So now that you see the wide bodies out there, it just fits in and looks a lot more better over time. Remember, they even had it where the V6 model, like the GT models and all this stuff, you can have the Hellcat hood and the Hellcat bumper and rear bumper. Like they optioned the lower level cars up to look like the Hellcats. So they continue to squeeze the money out of their consumer. But in this case, am I against them bringing out 909 horsepower, whatever they want to call it? What's the last one? Gall, or whatever? I have no problem with them doing this. This is dope. I think this is good for the fan base. And once again, you're buying a 900 horsepower street legal car. Like, for under $100,000. Like, you're not gonna be able to find this. You're really not. And this is the one way they're gonna send us off before they go hybrid electric or whatever the case might be. So I'm super happy. Let me see what they else say. Mopar Insider source it claims the new Challenger variant will be 909, and horses didn't down, making it run on race gas. This isn't the first time we heard high power production car that runs on E85. The Koenigsegg uses E85 along with a set of other tricks to help it pass emissions while making 1600 horsepower. The Challenger rumor is far from official news, of course, so take it with a grain of salt. We likely know more by the end of the year. I see this happening. I definitely see this happening. To close this off, I see this happening. I see Dodge making a 900 horsepower Red Eye or Gal or whatever they want to call it as a final edition. They could literally just call it Challenger Final Edition, 909 horsepower. That's it. And people are going to buy it because there's a loyal fan base for these cars. A huge, and especially that's been running for so many years. Period. This car isn't technically going away, but it is. We'll see what happens because Dodge knows that yes, they can sell regular cars in at high volumes, but they're real expensive cars like this. What is going to replace that name badge? And knowing that they're now going with a twin turbo V6 on their SRT cars, which is going to have like over 500 something horsepower. I don't think it's gonna be their Hellcat motor, but like more of their 392 replacement. I really want to see what their new above that twin turbo 6 would actually be. You know, we just have to wait and see. We just honestly have to wait and see. But nonetheless, I'm gonna tap out right now. I'm just saying, yo, once again, shout out to the fellow Dodge family. I know some of you guys left here and went to Dodge or came from Dodge, came to the Infinity community. But what do you guys think? Comment below. Like, do you think this is something that they're just marketing once again to squeeze more money, or do you think that they're just wasting their time and just trying to just fill in a gap? It is what it is. So outside of guys, you already know what to do. Hit me up at Boost Motion on IG, Facebook, and boostinmotion.gmail.com. I'm not gonna lie. I still always want to own a Hellcat or Red Eye. I would, if I could, I would get like a Red Eye Hellcat, a Red Eye, I don't know, a Red Eye Challenger, Charger. I would always wide body, of course, because they only make it Red Eye. But that's the only one that I would really always wanted to get. Like I think that car is sexy from all angles, and it's such an old body style. But from the front, side, and rear, and even interior, that car is amazing. And I really wish that they did something where they took the old drive system from their Trackhawks and implemented it into their Charger. I would have jumped nail and tooth to go get that. I would definitely go get it. A red eye all drive, Charger. What more do you need? Like 800 horsepower can make 1,000 as all-wheel drive. I'll take that all day, every day. So aside that, guys, I appreciate you guys for banging with your boy Boost. You already know what to do. Hit that like button, please, and thank you, guys. You have a good day. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.